Hello everyone, welcome back to EngVlog, and today in this lesson we're going to learn how to respond to thank you. In our daily conversation we thank people and people thank us, okay? And as a response we should say something to them. So this lesson is going to help us understand what are the responses that we should say, we should use as a response to thank you very much. It's a lesson for beginners mainly, but I think students of intermediate and intermediate might find this lesson helpful. Okay, number one, you are welcome. Okay, you are welcome. It's a plain and simple phrase we use more than, very often in our daily conversation. But I think we should be, as I always say, we should be careful when we use these kind of phrases, because if we use our plain tone or flat tone, okay, to when we use these phrases, it will sound horrible, or it will sound lifeless. Okay, there is no there is no excitement, or there is no joy, okay, in our voice. So we should have that kind of things in our voice. Okay, so when you say you are welcome, you should say like that: you are welcome, you are welcome, or you are welcome. Okay, you are appreciating, you are welcome, or you are welcome. Okay, so just try and practice a little bit before you apply. Okay, next comes no problem. Okay, sometimes we work or we help people, okay, and we think that it's not a big deal. So when they thank us, we say no problem, it's not a matter. Okay, I mean, you don't have to thank me. No problem, no problem, I'm okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. Next comes no worries. Okay, I think it's the same as this one. Okay, if you help someone and if she says or he says thanks or thank you could say no worries. Okay, no worries. He wanted my help, and it could be anyone. So I was there and I had my pen. You wanted a pen, and just you used my pen for a second and you were thanking me. I'm saying no worries, no problem, it's okay, no problem. Okay, next comes don't mention it. Okay, it's one of my favorite. Okay, don't mention it. You should use as a response to thank you when you help someone, and if you think that it's your duty to do that. Okay, so if the person thanks you, you can say don't mention it. That means it was my responsibility, it was my duty to do that work. Okay, so don't mention it can be used in that kind of situation. So don't mention it, please, or simply don't mention it. Okay, next comes my pleasure. I like that, my pleasure. When you do something for someone else, and if and you feel very happy with that, that is, you helped someone, and this person may be your teacher, your boss, or someone elderly, or anyone that who you respect, right? Okay, your respected person, you could say my pleasure. That means I am grateful to thank you, I am happy, I am very much delighted to be here, to be with you, to do something for you. So my pleasure. Again, the voice, my pleasure. Repeat, my pleasure. See, pleasure. Okay, it sounds pleasure, not pleasure. Okay. Uh, English language can be weird sometimes. Okay, so there are so many things that doesn't make sense. Okay, there are so many things that don't make sense. Okay, for example, if you separate these four letters, SURE, it will be a different English word and it will sound different, totally different. Sure, but if you put together with this part, it'll be a different word and sound will be different, like pleasure, pleasure. Okay, so my pleasure. Next comes anytime. Okay, anytime you can say as a response to thank you when you do something for someone and you think you can help me, you can ask for that kind of help anytime. I am available, no problem. You can ask me for more, no problem. I can do, no problem. You could say anytime. Okay. So if someone says, could you give me your pen? Sure, please. Oh, thank you. No problem. Oh, sorry. Anytime. Okay, you could say anytime. Uh, Number seven. It was the least I could do. Okay, it was also a nice one. It's a nice one. You could say when you think that you could do something more. If you had that opportunity, you would do more for that person. So maybe you did something, but to you, it is not as much as the person needed. Okay. So you could say it was the least, okay, I could do. That means there were so many things I wanted to do, but somehow for some reason maybe I'm not, fit right now. Okay. I can do more than that. So it was the least I could do. So don't thank me, please. Okay. Next one, glad to help. Okay, it's pretty much similar to this one. My pleasure. I'm glad to help. Okay, maybe you're my teacher. So somehow I did something for you, and you're, oh, thank you, boy. Sir, it's my pleasure. No, I'm glad to help. Okay. Next one, sure. Okay, I haven't seen many people use that, but it's also one of the terms that native speakers use in their speaking, right? So thank you. Well, I actually don't know where to put that term. Sure. Maybe to me, maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Maybe you have done something for someone and the person thanks you and you think that maybe I deserve a thanks. Maybe. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay. So it thanks you and you say, sure. I think it will sound a little bit funny or weird. Okay. And I'm thinking, thank you. And he or she says, sure. Really weird. Okay. And next one is thank you. Well, thank you can be used as a response to thank you only when, okay, if you think that the person who is giving you thanks deserves a thanks from you as well. Okay. So you did something for you, for someone, and that person did something for you as well. So kind of exchange of, help or assistance. So in that case, if one thanks the other one should thank the person as well. Okay, so thank you too. Okay, so this is all about 10 ways to respond or responses to thank you. You can use any of them in your speaking depending on the situation or the person you were talking to or the mood. Okay. I hope you understood the lesson, and if you did, just hit the thumbs up below and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to your YouTube channel, EngVlog. Hope to see you. Bye-bye. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Or you are welcome. Okay, you are appreciating. You are welcome. Or you are welcome.